Hi, my name is Shalini Aramugam and I will be talking about Blue Ocean Strategy. So, Blue Ocean Strategy is to denote all industries not in existence today, the unknown market space unexplored and untamed by the competition like the Blue Ocean. It is vast, deep and powerful in terms of opportunity and profitable growth. So, Blue Ocean is actually basically focusing on creating new market space rather than competing in existing ones. Okay, so there is also Red Ocean strategy, and I would like to differentiate between Red Ocean and Blue Ocean. So the first one will be Blue Ocean is an uncontested market space. They create something new. While the Red Ocean, they compete between the existing market. And the next one is the market competition is irrelevant. So it means they don't have a competition because they are creating a new demand, while the Red Ocean is beating the competition, so they are supposed to compete. It might be unhealthy at times. And the next one will be, as I said, Blue Ocean create and capture new demand, while Red Ocean they just exploit the existing demand. So they have the demands already there, they just have to compete among each other, while Blue Ocean is different. And then Red Ocean they make the value cost trade-off, while Blue Ocean break the value trade-off because they have new. So basically, to just differentiate this both, Blue Ocean creates something new, while Red Ocean just compete in the existing one. That is what the difference means. The next one will be strategic planning model. So first, it's more than theoretical. Second, the competition is relevant, and the differentiation and low cost can coexist, and you have a framework to test ideas. So all this is the planning model for a Blue Ocean strategy. So they technically have to come up with something new and something that other companies or other firm doesn't have. So this will be something, a new product will be launched in the industry. Okay, so I would like to give an example for a Blue Ocean strategy. So the great example will be Netflix. It's because, back then we watched movies through DVD rental services, or you buy a DVD to watch it, right? But Netflix came up with an innovation where you can stream movies on your phone. You get to watch like 3 hours movie long, 1 hour movie long, everything in your hand, where you just have to subscribe and have a subscription for every month, where you pay, I think, 19 ringgit. There's family packages, which was something new to the industry. And they also started switching up by creating their own shows and movies. So that's something new in the industry that they've created. So this will be one of the Blue Ocean strategy that Netflix has used, because they came up with something unusual and there was no competition when they begin.
Value innovation is the process by which a company introduces new technologies or upgrades in order to achieve both product differentiation and low costs. Changes implemented through value innovation not only result in new or improved elements for the product or service, but also result in cost savings by eliminating or reducing unnecessary aspects throughout the product lifestyle. Value innovation does not always result in the development of a completely new product or technology. This type of innovation can improve existing services while lowering costs for both the company and their customers. Value innovation is a key principle of Blue Ocean strategy. A business strategy that focuses on creating new market spaces rather than competing for existing market share. Instead of competing for market share, place a premium on innovation. Value innovation is intended to create new markets rather than compete for market share. The goal of value innovation is to create new demand and change the market sufficiently to make the competition irrelevant.
Good day everyone, I am Rubindra Ramesh here, and I will be continuing with one of the local company in Malaysia that have implemented the Blue Ocean strategy. In Malaysia, the Blue Ocean strategy has also had success, with AirAsia, a low-cost airline, being a great example. AirAsia implemented the Blue Ocean strategy because it offered a way for the company to break out of the intense competition in the airline industry and achieve greater success. At the time of AirAsia inception, the Southeast Asian airline market was dominated by full-service airlines like Malaysia Airlines, Singapore Airlines, and Thai Airways. These airlines primarily focus on providing a high-end luxury travel experience with high prices to match. AirAsia recognized that there was a significant segment of the population that could not afford to fly with these full-service airlines and saw an opportunity to create a new market space by offering low-cost, no-frills flights to destinations that were previously unserved and undeserved by these airlines. By implementing the Blue Ocean strategy, AirAsia was able to create a new market space with less competition and greater growth potential, which allowed the company to achieve a strong market position and financial success.
Greetings to lecturer and fellow friends. I am Udayan Venugopal, matrix number 055253, going to explain now on strategy map relatable to Blue Ocean strategy case study on AirAsia. Let's define what is strategy map first. Strategy map is a visual representation of the things an organization must do well in four perspectives in order to execute its strategy successfully. So, what are the four areas represented? So, the four areas represented on a strategy map were developed as a part of balanced scorecard framework for strategic planning and management. They include financial, customer, internal processes, and learning perspective. Let's start up with financial perspective. It is a standard to use only two measures of financial strategy. One is revenue growth and another one is productivity. In this AirAsia case study, to gain a good profitability, the company should lower the cost, which aid in gaining more profit with more customers. Next, let's talk on customer perspective, where customer value proposition should be the core of this strategy, which is why it comes directly after the financial perspective. For profit companies like AirAsia typically focus on achieving customer intimacy where lower prices would lead to more customers and also operational excellence like on-time flights execution will give a good perspective to customers. Moreover, we will discuss on internal processes where once your financial and customer perspectives are established, we will focus on how to achieve financial and customer goals. AirAsia works to improve internal process that support fostering growth through innovation and work toward operational excellence like improving turnaround times of flights. And finally, we will learn about learning perspective. This is the foundation of the strategy. This learning perspective, or we can call learning and growth perspective, outlines the employee skills and knowledge required to make processes run smoothly. In accordance to this AirAsia case study, they align and arrange ground crews based on their skills so that they might get in turn provides value to customers and improve company financials. So this specifics of perspective can vary widely from company to company. What you define as learning and growth is entirely dependent on the company's goal as outlined in the preceding perspective. And that is all from me. Thank you.
Now let's look at the buyer's utility map. The buyer's utility map is another tool used by AirAsia Airlines in its search for untapped market opportunities for growth and expansions. The buyer's utility map enables AirAsia Airlines to think and perceive from the perspective of the customers as well as understanding consumers better. As a result, the business is better equipped to understand the demand side, and it also enables AirAsia Airlines to develop creative solutions to improve the utility of the customer that differ from the traditional utility measurements. By examining the demand side, AirAsia Airlines is also able to create new customer experiences that will improve their relationship and contact with the products will broaden the appeal of the offerings. So, AirAsia Airlines is able to pinpoint several usefulness gaps that its products may cover. The buyer's experience cycle (BEC) and the utility levers serve as the foundation for the utility maps. Now next move on to the next slide. For buyer's experience cycle and utility levers. Now we are looking at the utility map based on Blue Ocean strategy. The BEC, which is buyer experience cycle, is the cycle or procedure that a consumer goes through as they interact with, use, and discard the product. It typically consists 6 stages from the point of purchase to the point of disposal. The utility levers, in turn, are ways for AirAsia Airlines to improve and increase the utility of its products for customers across the 6 stages of BEC, ultimately improving the usefulness of the final product.